A warm welcome back to the channel. In today's proceedings, United Airlines has been one of, well, it's safe to say the primary airlines that has been impacted by the latest problems at Boeing, with aircraft deliveries further being postponed, and remember they were the largest airline to be hit by the 737-9 groundings that were mandated by the FAA. The US airline also has a large order for the Boeing 737-10. This is the largest aircraft in the MAX series, and its additional capacity is a selling point for airlines right around the world. However, while a selling point and an aircraft that has, yes, been ordered in numbers, it's also a variant that critically remains uncertified. In essence, it is not permitted to fly with passengers aboard airlines. Yes, it can conduct test flying with Boeing, but that's as far as it's getting. The plane maker's timeline for certification hasn't been met repeatedly, so airlines have been left scrambling to alter not only their retirement of older aircraft, but also schedule plans. When a door blowout occurred aboard a MAX plane, Boeing was plunged back into a world of darkness, but also more concerning, the unknown. And key customers such as United knew that they immediately needed to prepare for the absolute worst case scenario. Remember, this is not something that hasn't happened before. While impacted again by, as touched on, those 737-9 mandated groundings, the uncertified nature of the 737-10 became the more pressing cause for concern, and so did the likely delays and growth impact. United quickly said that growth would slow over the coming years, and the 737-10 would be removed from their immediate fleet plan. As a result, the major airline needed to find ways to compensate for lost capacity. Some airlines have dealt with supply chain related difficulties in recent years, and for example, they've looked to retain older aircraft longer than expected. This isn't uncommon, and in some other cases, these respective airlines have turned towards the leasing market, or maybe partner airlines, to bring on, say, an older aircraft for a short period of time while they navigate the difficulties with their own aircraft. However, for United, these 737-10s were set to truly enhance their offering and also growth potential. So without this plane now included in its plan, it's been forced to look elsewhere. The United CEO Scott Kirby said on several occasions that he would personally look towards additional A321neos or 737-9s to cope with the lost ground. However, a key consideration would be the price and also availability associated with the deal. Remember, these are in-demand aircraft, and not many units are just hanging around waiting to be picked up. In fact, for airlines that have not placed orders for these aircraft types, they could be waiting to into the 2030s unless they can secure spots with a leasing company. And even then, the availability is scarce. Bloomberg reports now that United Airlines is close to securing upwards of 36 A321neo jets, not directly coming from Airbus, but from lessors to support its long-term efforts. At a complete minimum, this would mean 36 additional aircraft would join the fleet. A new leasing contract cannot necessarily fulfill all of what the 737-10 was going to bring and obviously achieve for the airline. And it is ultimately a pretty frustrating contract that they're being forced to pursue, as it was out of their original plans. But if successful, it'll lessen at the very least some of the pressure that they are feeling. Do you believe additional A321neos will do the job for the airline? Let me know down below in the comments. Thanks a lot for your support here on the channel, and I appreciate your patience with some of these videos not being 8+ minutes, as I am recording this in a basement in Canada. Take care, be safe, I'll see you next time.